Well, it was really a sweet victory. I thought our guys came out and played extremely well. We took the fight to them early. They missed some shots, and we were able to make some shots. And we continued to make shots throughout the course of the game. We didn't turn the ball over very much in the first half, especially. And we were able to get the big lead, and they kept coming, and we showed a lot of poise. We maintained through 3 quarters, and finally I think it was a 10-point lead going into the fourth. I'm not certain, it's somewhere 8, 10, something like that. And then we were able to hold them off. They were attacking, and shooting threes and making threes, and we kept coming down and executing. We had one little stretch where we turned the ball over, but down the last 4 minutes, I thought we did a good job of taking care of the ball and getting shots. We didn't always make them, but the key is to get shots, and Jarrett made some big shots. Joe made a big shot, and we made free throws. When I look at the stats, we had 26 makes to their 17. They had 14 threes to our 5. They took 37 threes, and that's an astronomical number. But they shot it well. They shot 38%, and I just thought that we did some good things, and we came away with a win, which was important. Which is because we're battling and going. I kind of felt like last game was an aberration, and they proved me right tonight. They came out and played and executed to get this win.
You talk about them proving you right with being an aberration, but what does that say about your team to have this type of response in this type of manner?
I say it every time we lose a tough game or lose a bad game, it's competition. You got to come out the next night and play. That's the only thing you can do. If you can't do it, then you shouldn't be in competition or don't want to do it. But when you have a bad loss, you got to go home and look in the mirror and decide to come back and maybe put it behind you and play better.
Is there something different or growth you saw out of your guys when Boston did cut that lead down to 4 midway through the fourth?
I don't know. We executed. We didn't execute in Charlotte. We executed against Atlanta. We executed tonight. So, it's not a growth thing. It's a matter of do you get it done thing.
Rondae seemed like he really set the table for you guys defensively, and then Thad came through with a couple of huge hustle plays in the fourth. I mean, how important were those two, in terms of the hustle, kind of the more intangible things they did?
Very important. I'm not going to do that to you, Mass. No, let me finish asking this question. He wants to write something, right? Exactly. I mean, whenever we get deflections and steals, it gets us in open court. And we had a lot of open court early, and that got us in a flow and in a rhythm, and it was something that was important. Thad, like I said, the big charge, the diving on the floor for loose ball. Got 4 key rebounds down the stretch. Hustle plays really define your team. You can talk about this guy scores all these points, this guy gets all these rebounds, but it's who makes the plays when they're needed to be made and help you win the game.
Perfect.
Those were actually 2 plays I was going to ask you about. So
well,
you did answer
that. Thank you.
Decisively on the backboard, 49-35. How huge is that? If you're going to win games, you need to have that kind of control on the backboard.
Well, it was a big turnaround in the second half because I think we were down in the rebounding at halftime, big. And in the second half, we controlled the glass, but a lot of it had to do with them going small. And Thad is a very good rebounder, and Rondae is a very good rebounder. So them being small, I take my chances with those 2 guys on the glass with their small guys, which are really small. So some guys that played well for them before didn't get an opportunity tonight, and we had our bench came in and did a great job, especially in the first half, and extended the lead and gave us a good rest for our guys. When you look at the numbers, our guys didn't get overextended.
With Joe, he's been doing the thing this year, other than scoring the ball, but today he scored, 17 points. When he's able to score the way he is and do different things, how does that help you guys as a team overall, would you say?
Well, he made shots, and when he gets open shots and he makes them, when our team gets open shots and we make them, it makes us a better team. You saw down the stretch, we had about 3 or 4 shots, maybe 5 in a row. They were wide open. We didn't make them. But the good thing is we went back and we played defense and stopped them and got the rebound, so they weren't able to come back and take the lead. So, you know, shooting is an important part of this game. It's a big skill that's necessary.
Lionel, after Friday, you talked about how they scored 68 points in the paint. Now, that was a big deal. Tonight, they only scored 32 points in the paint. How big is it to control that aspect of the game, and did you do anything differently to?
Well, there's a lot of aspects, but one is controlling the paint, two, the turnovers, and three is the rebounding, and I think the fourth major one is taking away the corner threes. If they make them out top or on angles, you can't really do much about that, but, you know, so they're all a part of what you have to do well in order to win a game. Sometimes you can get away with losing one, but, you know, most nights if you lose all of those categories, you're gonna get beat.
Seemed like every time you needed a basket in the fourth quarter, it was Jarrett down the stretch there. Was that you kind of calling his number, or was he just seeing something? How was it working out that way?
He got the shots and he made them. I mean, it wasn't a play that we were calling for Jarrett, except for the one we called. He came out of the corner on the dribble handoff, and he turned, went the other way, and got the little floater. That was the only one we called from. The rest of them, we were just playing in the pick and roll and trying to see what we could get. But why he was able to get the big shots is we passed the ball, and then the ball came back to him a couple of times. And one that they called a 24-second violation, the ball came all the way back to him in the corner. He drove and made the shot, but they took it away. But, you know, with that kind of ball movement, I like that.
Okay, thank you.
You know, I go down the line, name everyone, but you know, they blew the game open for us, and you know, it was a contagious effort.
You mentioned, I mean, a guy like Rondae, how much is that type of energy and time just help you guys really get things going and can break everything out on the court?
It's huge for us, you know, and, you know, just from a team standpoint, that's something we do more of every game, you know, just to give ourselves a chance, and you know, hopefully we pick things up from here. But it was a great response, you know, especially the way obviously they played whatever day it was 2 days ago.
Can you point to something different? They cut the lead to 4 with about 9 minutes to go in that fourth quarter. Can you point to something different that allowed you guys to close this one out?
Yeah, we just stayed confident. We knew they were going to make a run, they were going to give up, and we definitely had poise. We tried to stick with our stuff, and we were getting stops, you know, even though we didn't really score, but you know, it's fantastic that we showed fortitude and that we, you know, stayed in the game when early in the season. I think, you know, we kind of would have crumbled a little, which was growth.
How was the stretch? You started the second quarter and become midway through the third. You guys were shooting like 70%, and a lot of the baskets. What's changed with the offense that allowing you guys to have more sustained stretches like that now?
I think it's just more confidence and more trust in each other in our system. It grows pretty much every game, you know, and you know, we took a step back in Boston and turned the ball over a lot. But, you know, Jay Jack said an important thing in practice the other day. He just said, you know, we don't want to come in and put our heads down. You know, we want to stay confident, stay proud, get work in, and come prepared for tomorrow. You know, we're not going to have the same effort. And we just need to play like we had been on the road, and then when we came back home.
A lot of times for rookies, it can be a pretty long adjustment process. But Rondae, it looks like he's in there. Are you surprised at how quickly he's kind of assimilated?
You know, honestly, not really. Just because of the way he plays, he goes out there and he has so much energy. He kind of just makes the game fit to him, as opposed to going out there and figuring it out.
You guys had 16 points in the paint Friday night. Tonight it was like 2 exactly. It was a huge difference. Just as you're the guy who's back there, did you see anything differently about how you guys defended inside?
We had lots of weak side help, which we didn't have the first time, and then it's easier to guard when they're not just getting fast break points off turnovers. So I think those were definitely 2 keys.
Was that the stuff that you guys, when you guys looked at it on Saturday, or I don't know if you guys did actually look at it?
No, we did. We absolutely. We saw a lot of it, you know, especially we thought we were good for 2.5 quarters, but the second quarter we turned it over a lot and got lots of easy stuff off of that. So we were kind of seeing what we needed to do and what we needed to improve on in this game.
Thanks.
No problem.
Stretch, you went and got it. What was that in the fourth quarter there when they got close?
Man, just trying to be aggressive. You know, take advantage of the looks that I got.
You do your interview with your shades on.
Because I'm mature. I'm mature.
Man, you would look good.
And I'm professional.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Your mama sure wouldn't like that neither.
Yeah, you gotta tell my mom, yeah.
Wouldn't like that. I told her you too.
See what I gotta deal with? Back to your question. I just tried to, take advantage of the looks I got, and I was able to get in the lane and find some creases, and go out there and make a few plays.
Talk about bringing the fight early. Kind of where was that the other night? Why was it here tonight?
Man, that's a hell of a question, and I think we took what happened the other night personal. Not necessarily per se towards that particular team. I think we took our performance personal. That we didn't play to the level that we expect ourselves to, the level of play that we've had over the course of the past 5 or 6 games. Even though the turnout may have not been in our favor, the effort level was where we wanted it to be. And that's the thing we got to hang our hat on. Some nights we're not going to be the most talented. We can go out there and work as hard as possible. That can be something we can control every night.
Thanks, Jarrett.
That's pretty much all right.
With setting the tone early on in the game, how much does that impact just the complexion of the game and what you're trying to get everyone to do?
It's big, coming out ready. It's something I got to do every night, because I'm the energy guy, and I feel like when I come out with that focus and locked in, and we're all rolling and we're ready to play basketball.
Have you had a concerted effort, it seems like, in these past 2 games to be more aggressive on the offensive end?
Definitely, yeah, because I feel like, some things, when I'm not aggressive, it goes south. Like it'll be a turnover or something like that. And I feel like when I am aggressive, I see things differently, whether it's an assist or a basket. I feel like I'm contributing more, offensively when I'm aggressive.
How did you block that David Lee shot?
I don't know. It was just like relaxing my muscles and jumping, and I flew. I felt it. I was like, wow, I'm high. No, that was like inside. That was like a big thing for me because I like blocking shots. So I was like, yeah.
What's the, as a rookie, the highs and the lows? You guys got killed by this team just 2 days ago, and to come out here and beat them the way you did tonight. What's that like emotionally for you?
I know a lot. Just hearing from the vets, the coaches. That's a good thing about the NBA. You play 82 games. You're going to take some bumps and some bruises, but you got to be able to bounce back and forget that. You learn from it and you move on. So that has rubbed off on me tremendously to be able to just bounce back and come out ready to play.
Did you expect to be able to make this kind of impact this quickly in your career? What were your expectations coming in?
Man, no one can predict the future. I just feel like it's a blessing. I think it's in God's plan for me to play this way. So all I got to do is give it my all, and everything else will take care of itself.
Thanks, Rondae.